to recognize that this is the work that you need to do. It becomes something that you just have to get done. Hence my name, AKA Mr. Getting It Done. Hello, my name is Greene, and you're watching My Motivation. I'm a professional competitive bodybuilder. I wasn't always that way. I started out as a pee-wee teenage competitive bodybuilder, kind of worked my way graduating through the ranks. And ultimately, I guess I've one day earned my opportunity to have the distinction of being a professional bodybuilder. I think the thing I like most about the idea of fitness is the role of discipline and personal development that it speaks to. It was through learning how to understand and command essentially what is my discipline that has really been able to allow me to strive for and achieve, extreme levels of personal fitness. But also, it's been of a significant help towards mastering my becoming a better man in all aspects. A businessman, a friend to myself and others. It's spoken to the largest part of my personal development in ways that I still struggle to explain. Training is a very important part of my life. I'm not inclined to want to talk about making mistakes with my training. I think everything that I've done at one time or another has helped my thinking evolve to a place where I could decipher, some things that are good to do and some things that probably are not of a great deal of service to me in the way of reaching my goal. But I'm not inclined to say that there's, mistakes I've made, as much as I'll just say that I think that, I'm continuing to grow and evolve and develop. And so is my thinking. So I guess the idea is to continue to improve in the way of my understanding, and that I think is the key to continuing to develop. When I get up in the morning, I say prayers, and I'm very thankful to my Creator with whatever disciplines that I need to follow. As far as nutrition is concerned, I try to break fasting, having some kind of branched chain aminos, or there's a supplement company that I'm now with the privilege of owning and leading into the course of new stages of development. It's called Dynamic Muscle. Very proud of it. As we speak, we're currently testing out samples for a new line of nutritional supplements that we're hopefully going to be able to offer very, very soon. But I take a branched chain amino from Dynamic Muscle, which I'm very proud to earn. But I kind of have my hand in the formulation a little bit behind the scenes. And it's really, really very exciting. We have a protein supplement that's going to be coming out called Prey. Now I will add that in addition to some of my branch chain in the morning upon rising, before going and starting my day, and maybe even doing some cardio. And if I do the cardio, then I definitely go and I take my Eviscerate, which is another fat burning product that I'm very, very proud to be a part of with Dynamic Muscle. And I'll take that before I do my cardio, before I elevate my heart rate and get into the aerobic pathway to target fat storages as an energy source. And along with those things, I'll probably have immediately to follow my aerobic training, some egg whites, possibly 6 to 10, 2 yolks, a bowl of oatmeal, probably about a cup and a half, with a piece of fruit, which might usually be about a half a grapefruit. Unless my coach, George Farah, who's probably the greatest coach in the world, has something else to say about that. But that's usually about the first ways that I'd go about approaching my first meal of the day. People ask me this question a lot, and it's it's a really interesting question, because in asking it, there's the answer right there very, very clearly. What motivates a person? What motivates a person is what they want. When you want what you're working for, then it's a lot less difficult to recognize that this is the work that you need to do. It becomes something that you just have to get done. Hence my name, AKA Mr. Getting It Done. Yeah, I don't think people really can be motivated. I think any time in my life when I believed that I needed someone to motivate me, I think I was working under misdirection and not really working with the appreciation for the personal power that I think that is vested in me, and the responsibility that is vested in me to wield that power responsibly. My word on motivation is that what motivates me is the same thing that motivates anyone who finds themselves working towards seeing their idea of personal success realized. It's the want, the desire to attain the goal. That in itself is the motivation, and that motivation comes from within. So what motivates me, I guess the way to answer that would be the things that are inside of me that identify it as the thing that I want and need to do in order to have a fulfilling and quality life. What I would wish for someone that lacks motivation, on the one hand, I'd probably want to say, well, it's not my place to wish anything for someone else, but I will also say that I believe that the more people you have working with the understanding of having goals and dreams, the more people you have living in a community, a society where you have the people with vision, with purpose, there you have a community that can stand for something and nurture and develop the babies to do the same. There you have civility, or the potential of civility, a civilized, cultured situation. I think it's probably even said in the Bible that the people were dead for their lack of vision. Vision is important. Dreams are important. Goals are important. To do that, to have that, is how we become actively responsible and capable of working to achieve the highest fulfillment of our personal potential as an individual and as a larger community and as a world. I think a lot of the ills that we see socially, in our community, and the sickness that we see in our society, is a lot of times a product of just the absence of personal responsibility. So I think if you have more people aiming to think and act responsibly based on having a dream, having personal ambitions, having, something to think forward about, then you have hope. And with that, you have the ability to talk about a brighter future for everybody. Hi everybody, Greene here, and we are out of here. See ya.